And that's the first time I realized that, shit, I am from a third world country. I think they think that they're better than anyone. They actually sell their house in Canada to come to Thailand to live like us.
After several interviews with expats in Thailand, I felt it was time for a different perspective. Meet Honey, the 28 years old Thai woman from Koh Lanta, an island in the south of Thailand, has just recently moved back home after almost 1.5 years in Montreal, Canada. This experience has brought her many new insights, which she will be sharing with us today.
I first came to Koh Lanta when I was 3 years old. Back then, the road is still dust. There is no concrete yet. My mom, she used to own a bungalow just like yours. I don't have any Thai friends. I only hang out with Swedish kids, so that's how we grew up. We play together.
Right.
And it forced me to learn English.
You told me you feel like you were in two different cultures in some way, right?
I'm super Thai, my mom is Thai, my dad is Thai, but then at some point when I was a teenager, I walk around in Krabi town and people start to talk to me in English. That's when I realized that body language or the way you carry yourself is communicate something. When I went to university, people in university also think that I am mixed, even though I'm not. But I enjoy, I don't see any negative side. I like it this way. I can go sit with the local or I can go sit with the foreigner. I can be anywhere I wanted to be, and I think that's advantage in my life.
You have a totally
foreign
man as your boyfriend. Did you ever have a Thai boyfriend?
I used to have Thai boyfriend when I was in high school, but we are just a kid. So it's nothing serious.
Do you think you could be with a Thai person, or are you more interested in a foreigner?
I think I could be with a Thai person. It's just that Thai person doesn't like me. I'm too dark and I'm too independent. I think Thai man likes to have control a little bit, and me, you cannot control me. So that's why they not come after me. When I graduated from university, I moved here and start a job. Back in the day, nobody doing social media promoting for party. I'm the very first person to do that. I want to claim that. I don't know if it's true, but I am, I manage the social media platform for my bar, the Ozone Bar.
And then you met your boyfriend on Koh Lanta?
Yes.
How did you decide to go with him to Canada?
Because I don't want to separate with my boyfriend. I was so in love, so I decided to leave my comfort zone and go.
So you already been abroad, but now to a Western country for the first time?
This is the first time to living like a Western people. It's the first time that I experienced 4 seasons, and I loved it, and I learned a lot.
Tell me more.
Let's start from when I tried to go there. It's not as easy as I thought. I was booking the ticket with KLM, and then KLM has to transit in Charles and in Netherlands. So that require a Schengen visa. So when I go to check in, they say, oh, unfortunately, you cannot go on this flight because you don't have the right visa.
Oh, wow.
So I was stuck in Bangkok for 1 week, waiting to get a new ticket. So that is welcome to the Western world, I was crying. I was almost give up. Never realized that to hold a Thai passport will be such a disadvantage in the outside world. Because I mostly travel in Asia. So it's easy with Thai passport in Asia, don't need visa. And that's the first time I realized that, shit, I am from a third world country. So he came pick me up, and we drive from Toronto to Montreal. We live in Montreal, and the whole way has nothing, totally nothing. And I was where is the people? I asked my boyfriend. And then another day is just enjoy new city. Montreal they don't speak English, they speak French. So that is my second shock. On the bus is no English. In the subway is no English. At the supermarket, no English. Some of the cashier cannot even speak English.
Really?
It's that bad for me. So it was a very big shock. And they prefer you to parler français. And to the
Tu parles français?
No.
No?
I try, but no.
So you arrived to Canada, and many things shocking.
So my boyfriend, he has an idea because I arrived in April. So he was actually, I can take you to see the snow. There is still available on top of the mountain. Do you want to go? So I go. So we go hiking the ski resort to uphill where they make a snow and the snow still remain on top. So that is my first encounter with a lot of snow.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
What about like some culture shock living there?
Everything is so organized, very organized. And I come from Thailand, it's very messy. Sometimes I feel like I'm so carefree and the people there is so careful. I cannot just dish the garbage in one bin. There are so many bins and I don't know which bins my garbage can go. I have to ask like the little kids all the time.
Then you told me you started working in
Thai restaurant.
Thai restaurant.
Yeah. They give me a job as a waitress until the French customer coming into the restaurant and I am the waitress, cannot speak French, and they start to give me shit. And that is when I realized that you're not allowed to be waitress if you don't speak French. I have a very hard time. I cry a lot after work because customer always angry at me.
So they're angry because you don't speak French.
Yeah.
But me, when I say "Sawadee ka, sabadi mai ka," Thai people go like, "Oh, you speak Thai so well."
Yeah, exactly. I try. Like I try to learn more French, like French in restaurant, blah blah blah. Eventually, I gave up to be a waitress, so I go work in a packing section because the Thai restaurant is very busy with delivery also. So I got a new job, and I became a packer. Only packing the boxes and give to the Uber. So that way I don't have to speak French. So I stick with that job until like the leaf change color.
You arrived and then you found like a whole Thai community and you were so happy to have like friends from Thailand.
Yeah.
And what you experienced is that you didn't
It's not
get
all butterfly and rainbow. Thai people abroad is not same as Thai people in Thailand. Yeah, they change. Everyone is out there for themselves. And they're very helpful. Don't get me wrong, but just that it's just so weird that like everyone that I encounter with, they will always tell me that I see that you are a newcomer. I have to tell you that you cannot trust every Thai person here. And every Thai person say that to me. That is why I feel a little bit weird.
What do you think the reason for this? Is like the weather makes them like or they have to work so hard maybe or fight?
I really don't know, but I think it's something to do with business also because everyone is open Thai restaurant. But I think also like it's just same as you, like when you met people from your country, but you don't know which region they're coming from. Like if you are the Thai people from the village in the north and you met with me, a Thai people from the island in the south, maybe your chemical is different.
So just the fact that you're Thai doesn't make that you are connected straight away.
That doesn't make you connected right away.
As a Thai person in Canada, did you face any like discrimination?
To be honest, when I first like go outside and walk around by myself, I feel like this is where I belong because everyone is brown. Everyone is look like not Canadian. Like it's very rare to see a person with like blue eyes and blonde hair. Everyone in the city, they look like Asian, they look like African, they are like Arab, they are like from everywhere. So for the first time, I feel like I'm a same. I didn't expect to be that multicultural and I loved it. And I'm so lucky to have food that I wanted to eat. I can find a good noodle shop. I can get som tam. I can get everything that I wanted. And my boyfriend say that, oh my God, I'm so jealous of you because when I'm in Thailand, I can never get my food like you get your food here.
ทุเรียนนะคะแต่ว่าราคา let's show them the price baby $60นะคะก็ไปคูณกันเอง
There was like some moment that you felt like third class citizen.
That is also happened. In downtown Montreal, it's very chill, it's very multicultural. But the moment I go to my boyfriend's hometown, it's like more like white people area. Can I say white people?
Everything is allowed here.
I'm the only brown person in that town, you know. Yeah. and that is where I feel like okay, I'm not same as them.
What kind of situations you encountered that made you feel like a third-class citizen?
The question they ask me sometimes, it's made me feel like, they think that I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have degree, I am uneducated. They still have this idea about third world country not correct. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Maybe they are just curious, but like
I think sometimes it's like some feeling we have, and it's a truth. It's not just a feeling. It's there, but it's very difficult to pinpoint.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's just a feeling you get.
Yeah. Can I say this? Like, I think they think that they're better than anyone. They think that they hold the dollars. They are from very innovative country. Their technologies is cutting edge technologies. Like, they think that they are like better than anyone. They even think that they're better than European. Yeah, can I say that? Oh my God, am I gonna start a war?
No.
Yeah, I think they think they're better than European, and they think that they're definitely better than Asian. That is how I feel.
I mean, I can tell you, like, very honestly, like, I don't talk about anybody else. I talk about myself.
Yeah.
When I came here, I thought I'm better than Thai people.
Ah.
I thought, not me specifically, but I thought we from the Western world are better than Thai people.
Yeah.
Just because we have like nicer houses, or we have more money, or something like that. You know, when you come here, you see like, oh, live in a bamboo house, and you feel like, oh, so difficult for them. Like, I that's the way we grow up, is thinking like we are better.
Yeah.
And it took many, many years for me to realize we are nothing better. We have some things are better and some things are not as good at all, you know?
Yeah.
And money, maybe we have more, but that doesn't mean anything better. So it was like your first time away from your own country.
Yeah.
So you got also to see your own country with different eyes.
Exactly. In Thailand, we only have one season, like it's hot forever, or like maybe it might rain some months. So the most we have to prepare is one umbrella, you know. But over there, like when winter is about to come, my boyfriend is already like making a big list of what to get for me, and like what to get for the house, to get the shovel because the car will be stuck. We need to prepare this, we need to prepare that. And it's made me realize that this is probably why Thailand is not well developed, because we are in the stable situation. We never have to prepare for a change, but white people have to prepare for a change 4 times a year, and that's why they are more like adaptable to stuff,
or like organized, or like think about the future.
Yeah, more organized. Yeah, so it teach me to be more well prepared.
Yeah, now you saw like why people are different.
Yeah, and about that, do you know Costco?
It's a supermarket?
It is like a wholesale supermarket from America, and they have the branch in Canada where everyone go buy big stuff. Costco is a cultural shock for me. The detergent, he buy like big, like as big as me, like big, like gallon. We use that the whole year. Where I come from, it's like, you know, everything is small and one at a time. In terms of food also, in the beginning, I was doubting the food because it's all frozen. And me, I'm not used to that. Like, we are going to the market every morning here, fresh stuff every morning. So when my boyfriend start to buy like frozen chicken, frozen meat, frozen shrimp, I was giving him shit. Like, I don't want to eat frozen food. Like, my mom say it's not good for us, blah, blah, blah. And he say, okay, you go find a fresh shrimp. Let me know when you find it.
Good luck with that.
I cannot find it. Yeah, there's no fresh shrimp.
But how did you decide to come back?
Oh, because I was quitting the job many times, to the point that no more Thai people will hiring me anymore. That's why I decided to come back. Yeah.
You ruined everything there.
I ruined my reputation and Thai people reputation. And if you are from Koh Lanta and going to Montreal, just say you don't know honey. Yeah, so you will get a job.
How did that happen, honey? You're so lovely.
I was actually a good worker, but I quit because I want to travel. My main reason is to travel. I didn't go there to like work, you know. So I had to quit to see the autumn. I spent 2 weeks in the cottage to see the leaf changing color. My boyfriend told me that everyone fly from all over the world to Mont Tremblant to see leaf changing color. I would be stupid if I am stay in the kitchen instead of the nature. So I quit my job. Bicycle around, see the leaf changing color, hang out with the deer. The wildlife in Canada is so great. Like it's almost feel like the country is delicate to the animal, not human.
How did your view of Thailand change because of this experience?
It made me realize that I am so lucky to be Thai people. You know, when I was in Montreal, I saw a lot of homeless. And for Thai people, it's very hard to understand how can one person become a homeless. Because in Thailand, even though you bankrupt, you lost your job or whatever, you can always go back to stay with your mom and dad.
Right,
like,
there's always some family to help you out.
There's always some door that will open for you with your family. But like when I see homeless in Montreal, I cannot wrap my head around. I'm sure they have family, I'm sure they have relative, I'm sure they have sibling or whatever. Like why are they not go stay with their cousin or their aunt or their grandmother? When I was in COVID time and I was losing my job as an organizer because the government don't allow me to make party, we all just get together and put a little bit of money in the middle, and then some friend will cook for everyone and we survive. Imagine that happen in the white people country. It's not gonna be like that. We can just throw a random seed into the ground and in the next few months you have fruit. It's not happen like that in that country. And we can have a farm, we can have animals, and all of that I think is luxury. I never looked at the farm life luxury before until I went to Canada, and I think that, oh my God, like we are so lucky. Honestly, like you want a grapao, you can just go to your garden and pick it and cook it fresh. They dream of living like that. They actually like sell their house in Canada to come to Thailand to live like us. And 7-Eleven, yeah.
And 7-Eleven.
Make me lucky, yeah. Make me so lucky.
And 7-Eleven.
I think I give out my message. Yeah, Thai people, if you're watching, like go out there, experience it, and then come back and live a luxury life in Thailand. That is the best advice. It's good to go out there and experience some bullshit, and then when you come back you will realize that we are a princess. Everyone is a king and queen here. That's why we should be here.
For me, I feel like I'm so lucky. I came here by accident.
Yeah.
I never thought this is where I will be like so many years later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I want to be Thai people again in next life.
Thank you, honey. ขอบคุณ
ขอบคุณ
ค่ะ
ค่ะ Mayan